Hey guys, ForceRestart here. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing the Sierra Blue iPhone 13 Pro in 2022. So this phone actually came out last year in September. It was released September 24th, and there's actually 5 different colors that you can get this phone in. Alpine green, which recently we did unboxing, so make sure you guys check that out. We also have here is the Sierra Blue in the Pro Max, which is the bigger one. So if you're looking at these two side by side comparison, you know the Max are the bigger size one. The Pros are the 6.1 inch, which we're gonna go ahead unbox and then quickly do a comparison with the 13 Pro here in sizes of comparison. And this is the graphite color, so you can see the color difference between the blue and the graphite one. So let's put this aside and start the unboxing here. So here, as you can see, the box will come in this blue, which is a new color, along with the Alpine green, which is the 5th color that was introduced. So here you'll notice a couple other things here, things like what's going to be included, which we'll show you in a second in the box. And then on the bottom here, you'll notice the same thing. Now these tabs are going to be what we're going to start opening up. So first tab. Oh, that was a bad one, and then from the top, that out and go ahead and take the box out. As you can see here, the Sierra Blue color, these cameras. So that's an up close look in the box. So the blue is definitely a light to a baby blue. That's how the Sierra Blue is. We saw on the 12 lineup where the Pros had the specific blue, which was the darker shade of blue. So this is like the lighter form, and then you can see all around, and then put that for a second. And then in the box, you'll notice here USB-C type cable, and then the pamphlet with the SIM ejector tool. So this is what you use to take the SIM card out, your Apple sticker, and then the warning, safety and handling little pamphlet, which will put it right back here. So if you're setting it up for the very first time, on your left hand side, this is where you would go ahead, unbox, and put the SIM card in there so you can actually go ahead and activate the device. If there is a SIM card that needs to be put in, you might already have a SIM card in there if you bought it from a carrier. And once you do that, you're going to take this paper film off, and as you can see, you're going to go ahead and power it on by holding this side button. So that side button right there allows you to go ahead and turn on the device, especially if you didn't know. So you can see these cameras are pretty huge cameras. Now if we take a look at and compare it with the 13 Pro Max in the graphite color, which you can also get the regular Pro in the graphite color, that's how it looks like, the new color, and then the graphite, which is a rebrand of the space gray. Let us know what color is your favorite in the iPhone 13 lineup here. So we'll put that aside. You can see. So go ahead and we're going to do a setup. As you can see, it's trying to set up with our existing one, but we're not going to do that. Going to connect to our demo Wi-Fi here. So all we're going to do is go ahead and set it up to the home page so that we can go ahead and take a look at everything. Make sure we enter the correct password. One more try. Front view between these two phones, you can see the size difference, the 6.1 inch display. Both of them does have your triple 12 megapixel camera, the A15 Bionic chip, and 6 gigs of RAM. So a lot of power to both of these devices here, and they start at 128 gig. Both of these are 128 gig model, and the Pro here, this one cost $999 plus tax, depending on which state you live in. It's going to be different for you, but that's sort of what the cost is in the US here. So this, we're just going to skip through this. This is all just setting up things like your passcode, If you're moving your data over either through backup or iTunes, if you need to create Apple ID, you can do that. and all of that and much more, which we're just simply hitting agree on. And all of this, you can always come back to the settings and set it up. And let's go. Welcome to iPhone. And as you can see here, we're set up our iPhone 13 Pro here. Here, as you can see, the first thing is that smaller top notch, which was sort of the big thing about the iPhone 13 Pro. The other big thing was these photographic style, so you can choose a filter in terms of what kind of style you like for your camera. And aside that, you can also take a look at the new cinematic mode that's possible for video, which allows you to add beautiful shallow depth to the field and focus for your video to automatically transition. So that's it, and you can look at this here. Hopefully you can see between these two phones. The other thing about the iPhone 13 Pro lineup is that 120 Hz refresh rate on these phones with Pro Motion, which is supposed to make the screen feel much smoother and buttery crisp in terms of just simple aesthetics to scrolling and just being able to do much more with it. So that's kind of the review of the iPhone 13 Pro and the graphite color comparison. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing video. If you guys have any questions, comment, make sure to leave it in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.